The post-Labor Day Turo crash is here. And if you're experiencing a significant and noticeable slowdown for your Turo business, believe me, you are not alone. And in this video, I'm going to go over the 3 things that you want to do immediately. And you should literally do them as you are watching this video and as I talk you through it, because making these adjustments to your Turo business is going to make all the difference between you having a slow couple of months versus grabbing whatever rentals are out there and really making your business work for you. So this is going to be extremely important and very crucial. So stay with me throughout this video and we're going to go through it pretty quick. Now, recently I took a poll amongst the Turo community, and thank you to all the hosts who have chimed in. And I was asking you guys about how your business is looking in the month of September. Now, there was a huge amount of you guys, 75% of you guys, that chimed in saying that you have seen a noticeable slowdown in the month of September. So what is going on? Now, we had a fantastic summer, and as we go into the winter season, we begin coming into a market that is in a bit of a lull, you can say. So like the rest of the travel industry that is very seasonal, Turo is no exception. Now, Turo has 2 major runs throughout the year where the market does very well. The first one is April to August, which we've all experienced in the summer. And then the second one comes October to December, which is the holiday season. So in between that time, we need to be very vigilant and make changes to our business so that we don't suffer during the slow period. So I'm going to walk you guys through the listing adjustments that you need to make right now. Now, if you're liking this video so far, make sure you hit that subscribe button and let's get into it. So the number one thing you want to do is adjust the price points on your vehicles. Now, during the slow season, you want to make sure that you are priced either at the market price or below the market price, and that is going to make you very competitive. So what exactly does that mean? What you need to go and do is a little bit of market research and collect a little bit of data about what's going on in your area. So you can go and look at cars that are within, let's say a 10, 15 to 20 mile radius. Take a look at cars that are exactly identical to yours and that are similar to yours, and take a look at what they are priced at. Now, I love Turo's new pricing insight tool that shows you cars that are similar to yours and what their utilization is. I really feel like that is such a secret weapon to checking out who your competitors are, how they're priced, and who's getting traction. Once you find that information, it's going to allow you to figure out where you should be priced at in order to stay competitive, especially looking at the people who are gaining high utilization. Now, just because we're in a slow season doesn't mean that you shouldn't plan for what's to come. Now, this is really important. You want to make sure that you are planning ahead. We have 4 major holidays coming up. There is Halloween, Thanksgiving, Christmas, and New Year's. So you want to make sure that from right now that you are pricing yourselves out for the holidays, knowing that the next peak season on the Turo platform is October to December. And holiday travel is very busy. People do plan in advance and they do book ahead of time. So just because you are potentially dropping your prices for the month of September based on where you're located doesn't mean that you're going to keep low prices for the rest of the year. So it's really, really important that you plan ahead and price yourself out into the future, especially for the holidays. Now, if you want to learn more about how to do market research, you want to check out my website, powerhost.club, and I will walk you through step by step how exactly to conduct very precise market research. Now, the number 2 thing that I really think adds a lot of value to your listing, and if you're not doing this already, you want to make sure you go and make this adjustment right away, is offering at least 200, if not 250 or 300 miles per day on each one of your vehicles. Now, this is really helpful in slow season because it's a fantastic way of adding more value to your listings, and it makes it more compelling for people who are looking to rent to have some added value and to compete against your fellow Turo hosts. So this is another important one, and it's a tool that I often use, especially in the slow periods. Now, the beauty is when it's summertime, you can really take that number down because there is so much demand in the market. But when demand slows, when there aren't as many renters, this is a fantastic way to make sure that you are adding some value. Now, in a second, I'm going to share a pro tip for you guys, which is really important during slow season. Is something that you really want to take advantage of. And the number 3 thing that you want to do is open up delivery. So in my community at powerhost.club, this is something that we've been planning for since back in early August, because we've known that historically September is a very slow month. Turo has even done an entire blog post about this, analyzing the month of September and October and why it gets slow. So we know that this is something that is factual and that happens every single year. So back in August, we started pricing out the month of September so that we could pick up any advance bookings, anyone who is planning ahead. And one of the ways that we do that is by offering delivery. Now, delivery is a fantastic thing in that it's a very high value setting for somebody. It's a way to really separate yourself from the crowd. What I personally did was I opened up delivery to my local airport. Transit hubs are one of the best places that you can offer delivery, and also major points of interest and hotels in the area. So you want to take a look at all the places that people are going. Now imagine you're flying. What better thing is there than to get off your flight and have your car ready and waiting for you, and not having to get into an Uber or going to a traditional car rental company and waiting in long lines at the counter. This is why opening up delivery is so important, and it's also a great way to make some extra cash by having a delivery fee. So one of the things that I do when it's slow period is I open up delivery and I charge a small delivery fee. So as we know on Turo, you can charge a maximum of $120, but sometimes to bake more value into it and to drum up business, you can open up delivery, you can offer it for free or add a small delivery fee to cover your costs. So all of this stuff is really important. It's going to make you very competitive and really set you apart from your competitors. Now, here is a pro tip that I cannot emphasize enough. For many of us, we live in areas where we do get winters and it does get rainy and there is a lot of snow. So one of the things that you really want to do during this time is really prep your cars. So this is where the boring grunt work comes in, but trust me, it'll pay off when the holiday season picks up and you don't run into any issues with your vehicles. So one of the things that I just got done doing is I got tires for a few of my cars. I got oil changes done. So I'm just really making sure that they are maintained extremely well so that when it does get busy again, I don't run into any issues. So please, please, please take some time to really make sure that your cars are maintained well. Take care of all the little things that you may have put off during the summer, or maybe the little things that occurred while you were in the busy season of summer. And now is the time to get it done. I know sometimes it can feel really hard to spend for these things, especially when business is slow, but the payoff is far greater later on when it gets busy again. So I hope you guys have enjoyed these tips, and they will literally make all the difference in this slow period, and you're gonna be ready to go when things get busy again. Now, for many of my host friends, you guys are looking into buying new cars and expanding your fleets during this time because used car prices are coming down. Now, you wanna make sure that you watch this last video that I posted that kind of goes over car prices, monthly payments, and exactly what you shouldn't do. So check that out right here, and I'll catch you guys down in the comment section below.